Excuse me, I'm just doing street interviews. Would you be up for answering some questions for my series?
Any particular purpose?
It's just a sort of document of the street and life on the street.
Okay. I've been there.
You've been there?
Yes.
Tell me.
Well, in this country, I've been blacklisted for working for the last 27 years.
Blacklisted?
Yes.
Oh, right. What for?
Mrs. Thatcher got rid of the industry that I work in.
Which was?
I design clothes.
I sort out insurance claims for insurance companies, but I'm firm but fair.
You feel London's hostile?
No, not hostile, but impersonal. I just find it amazing that no one says, excuse me or thank you. I think that's a sort of a social experiment that's gone wrong. You know, too many people in too small an area.
So in what way did Thatcher destroy
the clothing industry? If you went around the UK before she came into power, you would have found that the pit would employ nearly all the men in a town, and the clothing factory would employ nearly all the women. The pits and the coal miners were all taxpayers, and the clothing factories and the clothing workers were all taxpayers. She destroyed the tax base of the country by destroying most of the manufacturing industries. And retailers don't appreciate my work, so they appreciate my work, but they don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
They regard it as a cost, and they'd rather steal it.
Get your boys in, get the boys in, lads. Get a Joe egg.
Well, we just tried to get into a Vivian Westwood party.
You tried to get into what?
A Vivian Westwood party.
Okay.
Get your boys in.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
What were you hoping to find in this party?
Well, she was doing a speech about climate revolution. And we wanted to go in, and it was meant to be for students, but then loads of celebrities walked in. It was meant to be 18 to 25-year-olds, and we saw loads of old people.
Can you think of one event that has made you the happiest in your life?
Becoming a father. Well, he's 20 now, so it's been quite a long journey, but it's quite strange having someone who you saw being born, and then 20 years later you're sitting across them in a pub having a conversation, you know, and they're bigger than you are, you know, bigger than their mother. That's quite, you know, how did that happen, you know?
And are they following the same line that you've taken?
No, much cleverer than me. He's studying to be a chemical engineer.
Alright, so what's the magazine that you're giving out?
It's boys.
Is it for boys or is it about boys?
Boys
It's about boys for boys.
For boys, about boys, okay.
It's for boys who like boys.
Boys free.
Okay, thank you.
And the answer to that is, oh, you're fat, you're old, you're ugly, why don't you... Off. Thank you.
So how did you start in your industry then?
Oh, that's a long time. That's 51 years ago now.
How do you feel that fashion in this country has changed since when you started to now?
People wear rubbish. They pay a lot of money for the rubbish that they wear, but real clothing doesn't exist. You just have to look at photographs from the 1950s, say, of a crowd, a rush hour crowd on a tube platform, and they're wearing beautiful clothes. Now it's jeans and t-shirts.
What makes you angry?
Being told that I'm too fat and old and ugly to design clothes. What do you know about fashion? 51 years of industrial experience, and my work still sells. People are still copying my work, which is flattering in some ways, but I'd much rather have 50p for every copy of what I've originally designed, or at least to have the credit, people saying, oh, it was Mr. Todd who designed this and we're inspired by it, as they steal it.
It doesn't have to be your real name.
That's why I've forgotten my name.
You've forgotten your real name?
James.
James? Oh, okay.
That's not my name.
Okay. So what have you been up to today?
I've been under very clear instructions to get one of these new iPads.
Who's given you the order to get the iPad?
I'm not supposed to tell.
Oh, it's a secret. So you're on a secret mission through London to buy Apple products.
No.
Does you say the brains I had went to my head?
What makes makes you the happiest?
Boys, man, get your boys!
Simple things in life.
Like man.
Perfectly cooked toast.
Guys, they want to find us.
Rice and soy sauce. Things that.
The people who try to do my work with computers can't. Computers are useful, but they're only useful as a tool in the same way that, say, scissors and pencils and tape measures are tools. And I've managed computer pattern cutters in 6 countries, and I've not met one of them yet who could match the work that I can do using a dummy and real fabric and scissors and pins. There's no way you can duplicate that kind of hands-on effect by using a computer. It's useless.
So is there one particular item which is copied nowadays that you feel that's my design?
What is called the waterfall cardigan? Just Google that and you'll see.
Okay.
It's really bad copies of my works. I never sold one, so no one had an original to cut to pieces to steal the pattern.
How would you describe it?
It's just my original is a very clever garment where one size fits nearly anyone.
I'm going to ask you, because you look the happiest right now, what makes you the least happy?
Okay. Oh, I thought you were coming now.
Sorry to kill the vibe here, guys.
I'm just trying to Just go on YouTube or something. I don't want my mum to see them.
Also choose a person on the track. Dus ik dit service en
One of the things that Thatcher did was that, unable to pay my mortgage because there was no work for me, I lost my home. So homeless and life on the street I've been there.
Yeah, and you're all sorted now.
I live in an old people's home where I'm supposed to just sit and wait until I die, but I'm not willing to do that. I hustle.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny when you get to the age of 81 to be hustling. Serious hustling.
Yeah.
God bless Mrs. Thatcher. Rest in peace.
Is there one thing that's shocked you, or an event that's made you the most shocked or upset?
Quite a few of them. You won't be able to figure out specifics, but quite a few of them. Say, life is built on uncertainties, so you can't be sure what one day brings you. So I am always prepared.
If you could talk to a younger version of yourself to prepare them for life, what would you say?
Life is not a race. Take it once at a time.
Hey boys,
'Cause you say the praise I went to my